case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In a captivating case from 1969, a man convicted of second-degree murder in an Oregon state court challenged the verdict all the way to the Supreme Court, sparking a nationwide debate on the constitutional right to confront witnesses and the voluntary nature of a confession. The case, known as Frazier v. Cupp, revolved around the defendant's claims that his constitutional rights were violated both during trial and in the gathering of evidence period. He claimed the prosecutor's opening remarks regarding his cousin's expected testimony inframente upon his rights. In addition, he protested that law enforcement procured his confession without communicating his constitutional rights to him, an important procedural rule in securing a confession. Beyond this, he argued that evidence used against him was collected without his consent, calling into question the legality of the entire case. Interestingly, his cousin had already pleaded guilty to the same charges, amplifying the tension in the courtroom as the defendant's legal team challenged the very foundation upon which the case was built. At the heart of the issue was whether the prosecutor's comments about the anticipated testimony of the defendant's cousin violated his constitutional right to confront witnesses. Despite the compelling arguments raised by the defense, the court ruled in favor of the prosecution. The Supreme Court decided there was no violation of the defendant's confrontation rights, as the prosecutor's comments did not infringe upon them. In addition, the Supreme Court found the confession to be voluntary, confirming that the defendant had been partially informed of his rights. Questioning had been brief, and he was a mature, typically intelligent individual. The court further held that the evidence seized against the defendant was obtained during a lawful search, as the duffel bag in question was used jointly by him and his cousin, who had the authority to consent to the search. With these conclusions, the Supreme Court upheld the lower court's decision and dismissed the defendant's writ of habeas corpus, marking the end of a gripping legal battle spanning several years. Ultimately, Frazier v. Cupp served as a powerful reminder of the confines of constitutional protections during judicial proceedings and the overarching principle that these rights must be balanced against the pursuit of justice. The case highlighted the careful calibration needed in ensuring that a defendant's rights are not transgressed while maintaining fair proceedings and effective law enforcement.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.